Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I just wanted to do an updated succulent tour for the succulents that are growing under my grow light. So these succulents I purchased from the Home Depot. They were in really rough shape. A lot of the time the Home Depot overwaters their succulents, so it makes the bottom leaves really mushy and yellow. It can cause mold to grow. So I saved these guys. I took them out of their wet soil and I repotted them in this Bonsai Jack Gritty Mix. And I have not yet watered them since purchasing them about over a week ago. Actually, yeah, definitely over a week ago. Because they really need to dry out completely since they got way too much water at the Home Depot. But look how gorgeous they are. Like, look at the color of this. This plant right here, I forget what it's called, but look at the colors. It's like rainbow or kind of tie-dye. So I really got some beautiful colored succulents there. And honestly, like if you go to Home Depot and you find plants that are in really rough shape, it doesn't hurt to ask for a discount if you know they're not in good shape. I actually have heard people get discounts there, so I would try if you're able to. These are some more, same kind of succulent. They have that nice beautiful purple and green and pink hues to the leaf. So beautiful. These are some ghost plants, so they change color based on the amount of light that they're getting. These are also from the Home Depot. Okay, and then I have this little cactus here. Look how cute. I love this little guy. He looks like a little star. Let me look at him from above. And then I have my neon breaker, who's looking kind of sad. I don't know why she closed up. She's not, usually the leaves were more spread out, but we'll see how she does. Another one of those tie-dye succulents that I love with from the Home Depot. I am so excited. I got some Kalanchoe Plants. I forget what this variety is called, but this was also from the Home Depot, which is a total steal because if you watched my recent Ultimate Plants video, I purchased the same type of succulent and it was really in bad shape. So these ones are actually straight. The ones I ordered online were like totally bent, so those are a lot nicer. Then I have this little cactus. It's another little star shape. I got that from a local plant shop in my area. And then let's see, this one's from the Home Depot as well. Has the cute chubby leaves. I forget what that guy is called. And then these little moonstones, they just, I don't know, they look kind of like the bottom leaves are shrivelly. And I have watered them besides like on their own, like without watering all of them. So basically I watered them ahead of schedule and they just still never seem to pucker, or they don't seem to plump up like they used to. So I don't know if they're just stressed under the light. Not sure. They don't look very happy, but what can you do? And then those are my baby toes, my raindrop Echeverria, some string of pearls. They're doing well. I have some Cactus winter propagated leaves, and then I have some moonstones in the middle. They are doing okay. I think some of the propagated Cactus winter, the leaves or the roots, they look dry. So I hope they do produce some nice pink roots that are healthy. Not sure what's going on there. And then I have a painted lady right there. This little plant looks pretty cute. It has little babies growing from the main plant. And then you can see here, those are more moonstones looking shrivelly on the bottom. So I know like succulents naturally lose their bottom leaves and they do usually pucker and then fall off, but even the ones that aren't on the very bottom look like they're puckering, so I'm not sure what's happening there. Okay, so here we go. I have some rainbow Echeverria right here. This one I am not happy with. I actually got this from Fairy Blooms and it started to brown like really fast, so I think there's something wrong with it. So that's what happens sometimes when you order succulents online or just in general. The plant will maybe have a disease or for some reason start to look kind of brown on the edges, so sometimes that just happens. But I'm really not happy because that was not a cheap plant. The rainbow Echeverria are very pricey, so that's really sad. But then these I got from Succulents Depot on Etsy. I have bought about 5 5 of this type of succulent from her, and they always do well. So I would recommend Succulents Depot if you want to buy a rainbow Echeverria. This is another succulent that I rescued from the Home Depot back in the winter time, and it's doing great. There's some babies that are growing from a stem that I chopped off. It's when you behead a succulent, meaning you chop off the top of the plant and leave the stem. Some sunrise succulents. This is beautiful. This tape doesn't do it justice, but I also rescued this little guy from Home Depot, and in the winter he had a beautiful purple color, but right now he's more blue. These are also some succulents that I purchased from Fairy Blooms, I believe, or Leaf and Clay. They're doing really well. So I do notice that sometimes when you put certain succulents under a grow light, the little tips, you can see on this Lola, the tips are brown. So sometimes I think that happens because it's getting adjusted to the light, and then you can see the new growth in the middle looks really clean and there's no brown spots. I think hopefully the new growth will not develop that. Maybe it's just getting adjusted to the heat of the light or the intensity of the light. But I mean, he still looks healthy, so that's okay. These are some babies that I removed from plants, and I just potted them in this little miniature pot. I'll put my hand in so you can see how small it is. To water this, I use a spray bottle, and I just spray the top, and he's good to go. I don't drip water in with like a watering can because it floods the pot. Some more sunrise. I think the girl from Succulents Depot gave me this as like a free little gift, and it's doing really well. It's really nice when people include free succulents. Some Burrow's Tail that turned pink. And then I have a Lola, another Lola, more Kalanchoe. I wish I knew the full name for that. If you know the name for this Kalanchoe, leave it down below. I cannot remember. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I am leaving these succulents under this light during the summer because I really don't want to deal with pests. So usually people put their succulents outside in the summertime, but then in the winter I'd have to bring them in. So I'd rather just leave like my favorite succulents under this light so I don't have to deal with bugs and crap on my succulents. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. If you have any suggestions for new videos, or if you have any questions about how I care for my succulents, leave them in the comments below. I do have other videos on my grow light setup, and that might answer some of your questions. That's why I didn't really talk about like how long I keep my light on, watering, because I already answered that in a previous video. But you can still ask below if you want to. Alright guys, so I'll be making videos soon, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!